Let's go back to the phone lines. Season comes to a close tonight for Lincoln County. They fall in the pit by a final of 20-9 against Beach. Pito, we talked about this in the pregame show. Said it was going to be one of the best matchups of the season, or of week one. And it sounds like it was. Donny Honey with PMHsports joins us on the Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard Show. Donny, was the game as close and as exciting as we expected it to be?
It was, Dennis. It was probably closer than the score indicated. Anyway, we had our chances. We just did not get it done. We had the ball first and goal on the 10-yard line there in the beginning of the fourth quarter, and could not score. And we blew another chance earlier and didn't score. And at times we played good, at times we tackled good, at times we didn't tackle very well at all. And it's kind of funny because we laughed about it coming out. Their number one running back got hurt. The guy they put in, to me, is a better running back than the one that we knocked out. So I don't know, but they've got a good football team. They just predominantly run the ball, and we played the whole game just about in not a rainstorm, but it rained pretty good the whole game.
We're talking to Donny Honey, he of the PMHsports Network. He joins us on the Cook Neon Hotline. He follows the Lincoln County Falcons. I was going to ask about that rain. Did the rain hamper what the Falcons wanted to do offensively?
Well, no, not really. We turned the ball over, I think, 3 times. Our first possession, we ran up the middle like 8 yards and fumbled. And they recovered it, but then they ran about 2 plays and fumbled it right back to us. So that was pretty much a wash there. And then we fumbled the ball, I think, a time or two later on. It probably did hurt our passing game at times. There were times where the ball seemed like it slipped out of Eli's hand and just went into the ground or went way over the receiver's head. But, we had a good year, and, of course, it's over with now. But like I said, we had our chance to win the ball game, and we just could not get it done.
Dennis Weaver, Josh Peterson talking to Donny Honey on the Cook Neon Hotline here on the Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard Show.
Donny, Lincoln County, had a pretty good year. Thought for a while they may, have had a little bit of a better year. They struggled late in the season. How would you classify this year for Lincoln County? Because I felt like people thought that they may have been able to make some noise in the playoffs. They got a tough draw in the first round getting Beach, but when you go back and kind of close the season and write the history books on 2015, how do you classify this year for Lincoln County?
Well, it's obviously not what we wanted. We obviously wanted better, but there again, you can look at it. I believe in the Murphy Fire book or whatever, the coaches had us picked next to last in the district. And I think our kids, I know our coaches took that personal, that they had picked us next to last, and we wound up finishing second in the district. So from that standpoint, it's pretty good. But, obviously we would like to have had better.
Donny, I know that they lose some. I think August Hill finally graduates. I think he's been in school there about 8 years. Who else does Lincoln County lose from that offense and important defensive folks next year?
Virtually everybody. And I hate to say that, but because we've got some good kids. We've got a few good kids coming back, and we've got some kids that we don't know that have not really been tested because they didn't get to play that much. But we lose, Eli Eason, quarterback, Brandon Jeans, our running back. I could just go on and on. All of our skill people basically are all seniors. Smith, Hall, they're all seniors. Well, that's pretty much, it'll definitely be a rebuilding year on offense and defense, both sides of the ball. But they may want to pick us next to last next year or last in the Murphy Fire book. But our kids, like I say, they kind of took that personal, and we came on and really had a good year. Finished second in the district, 2 independents, and I'm gonna tell you, if you beat them, you better pack your lunch.
Yep.
So we talked to some of the Beach people, and they felt like they could, and I didn't want to tell them that, but. If you're going to play with Independence, you better pack a lunch and bring it with you because those guys are good. They're deep, 2 or 3 guys at every position, and they've got a really good football team.
29-14 was the final. Was that the final? I'm sorry, never mind. I was looking at something else. I lost your final 20-9.
20-9, yeah.
20-9. All right. Donnie, we appreciate it as always. We'll talk to you next year, okay?
So thank you, Dennis. Thank y'all for everything y'all do for high school football, because that's really a big deal.
All righty. Thank you, Donnie. We're going to take a break. It is Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard Show.